Hello my friends, welcome back to MindHawk's Challenge Gauntlet. We are on Endion, going to the Colossus mission, unsealing the past. Remember that this is a set play order, I don't get to pick where I go. And we're gonna see what we get here. I just kind of picked some stuff, so I figured, I guess I can do the initial segment during all of this, as I explain. So first of all, Gauntlet. Stasis locks. Each stasis lock captured puts your stuff in stasis. Units already in stasis are released instead. Very interesting. And the Megalith cannot attack structures. And then Robotic Siege, Wrathwalker, Charge and Power buff, and Reaver range buff. Got it. So, no Colossus changes. This is... What I've kind of figured is, at this point, I'm just kind of picking random stuff the first time I go in. I'm not stressing about it too much because we kind of just need to see the details of how all these things work. I think it's better to just get into the action, always admit that the first attempt is a learning attempt, and then go from there. Because, for example, we know that everything is going to get stasised. And I guess that means we need 2 armies. But then there's a lot of details that we need to ask, such as, are the enemies stronger on this mission? What happens to our workers? Actually, I can tell you what happens to our workers. I can tell you they're gonna get stasis, aren't they? But I like to believe. I want to go into this mission. I want to figure out how it works, and then craft a strategy based on my game knowledge, and we'll work from there. But yeah, basically, I wanna get stasised once and see my workers get frozen. But can you imagine if he forgot? Wouldn't that be crazy? So how do we want to approach this? I have Sentinel, Energizer, Adept, High Templar, Avenger, Colossus, and Vanguard. That's what I picked. I don't know. I really don't know. Genuinely haven't a clue. The foggiest is something that I do not have. But we're going to see exactly how we want to get into it. So let's just wait until it pops up onto the map. I kind of want to make a mental model of... Let's just see it first. So the way that I understand it, basically, is that this little dude, or it's a big dude, is going to get to the stasis lock. Everything I have is going to be frozen until it gets to the one after that. So it's basically we're living 2 different lives, 2 different armies that we have to like swap in between, which is really, really interesting. And I'm gonna have to use my map knowledge in order to overcome that, right? It's gonna be one of those times where it's like, well, I really hope that you have a deep understanding of this mission to know what threats come where, which I like. And let's just guarantee that that's how it works, and then we can move from there. So what I'm doing right now is just chilling out on hold position behind the Megalith. In fact, I think we want to wait like as long as we can with the Megalith. Like, just let it do its own thing right here. We're just gonna build up. Might as well get some infrastructure during all of this, and then I'm gonna save up a little bit of probe money. I guess I gotta save up a lot of everything money to rebuild after. This is really interesting. Yeah, we can't macro. How are you doing, Megalith? Are you gonna be okay? If I just let you do this, are you gonna be fine? I think yes. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're fine. Not a problem. Yeah, Megalith is just doing its own thing. We're getting our gateways up. Let's get a Twilight Council. Megalith is very close to being Megadeth. But this is fine. And then it goes in. And yeah, that's stasis. And yeah, that's stasis. So we gotta start building our workers. Oh! Oh! Right on the attack wave! Oh, that's brutal. Interesting. Oh, this is really, really interesting. Let's get some energizers for now, because they don't cost a... We need Chrono Surge. I think this mission There's a 0% chance we win this without Chrono Surge. Because we need to just save a bunch of money and get a bunch of dudes. Man, this is fascinating. I've never had to play like this before. It completely changes the approach that I want to make for everything. That's great. I'm so dead. I have 3 Energizers, and I'm not sure how many active workers I have, but it's not a good number. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta make sure that I have the macro set up so that I can rebuild after they're frozen. I thought that far, and I thought about the probe thing, but I didn't quite put them together and be like oh, if I spend money on these, then I'm not gonna be able to build any units. This is a common thing that happens, I've noticed, with people that are watching videos. For example, a lot of the time, I'll be struggling on something and people like, yeah, if you just had this, it'd be fine. And the way that they're thinking is, if you just had this in addition to everything, but they're not subbing stuff out. They're not like, oh yeah, well you gotta get rid of something else too. And in my case, it was gotta get rid of the infrastructure so I can afford workers and warriors. So he can't attack buildings, which is really rough. Okay. Do you believe in Energizer supremacy? Doing your best. Take down this spore crawler. I mean, I guess I should build some Templar. But I feel like one Archon is just gonna die, and sentries have better DPS than High Templar. Let's see, can we get that, and that? Yeah? Okay. This is crazy. This is absolutely ridiculous. So we take that down. You just do your thing. I'm supply blocked. Yeah, we still got to pay the supply of all the guys in stasis too, which is rough. Then it switches, and we have this army again. This actually times out for this attack really nicely. I like that. I think I want to start attacking this way. Yeah, it is interesting, Carax. Oh, I don't need to build here. Yeah, because I already have full workers on this half of my universe. It feels like parallel worlds. Let's just keep going. We're gonna chrono this. You guys come this way. Leave Vanguard alive, please. Oh, I'm not sure we're gonna take this out in time. We gotta be working with the Megalith in a moment. But, no, we don't get frozen when it pops out though, right? Yeah. It's when it goes in, so we're kind of okay. Yeah, it's not like we're about to lose it. It's just the first switch that's really quick. Let's see, we're gonna blast that. This is down. Gotta get some adepts. Okay, this area is gone. We're gonna leave one sentinel over there, and now I think what I do is I get another robo and a forge, and I'm gonna try to clear with this army with like maybe just a couple more guys, but then I gotta start saving up again for the future. We can zappy, zappy, zappy. Now, all transparency, we're most likely dead here. I don't feel super good about this, but what I do think is that we have made it farther than I anticipated, which is really nice. Yeah, the thing that's actually really sketching me out here is the lack of stuff for this swap. Because the caves are next. And the caves are terrifying, right? Let's get this attack upgrade. Get another gateway or two. And we're going to try to get some vanguards out. We're going to try to hold on to our solar lance. So we're going to shield overcharge this time. We can get a couple zealots here because I got the mineral bank. And then we can grab this. You can come over here. I think autogas is guaranteed required because autogas is active all the time, right? That's huge. It's basically 6 free workers. Or actually, it's 12 free workers in this. It's twice as good as normal. I think the megalith is going to die. Maybe not. Okay, now I'm going to try to bring a worker over here. Everything is swapped. So we get 2 vanguards going and then lots of sentries under production. We have an economy this time. So we head over here. That's not good. So that's 14 minutes. Just keeping that in mind for the future. Okay. I sent a probe over here and I forgot he was going to get frozen. It's really tough to work with because I want to pre-do stuff, you know? I want to be set up for the future, but that's just not what we get to do. Alright, we're going to try 2 vanguards and then lots of sentries and energizers. Don't ask me how we're going to get the bonus objective. I haven't figured that part out. Oh man, we really, really want Solar. I don't think we can get Solar Lance for the first set of caves, but for the second one, it would be real good. For this, though, we're just going to have to... This is a bad army. It's not bad, it's just, it's small. It's disappointingly tiny. Ugh. Dude, no. Again? At 15:30, okay. My readout shows Cybros beginning to awaken from stasis. I don't have... Only 2 remain, Hierarch. Well, half of my guys are in stasis, so they're fine. We almost have this ready. All my workers are gone. Detecting a large number of Zerg bioforms in the cave network ahead. Can we save this? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no problem. What? No! He dodged! Okay, yeah, that's obviously over. So, 2 big attacks at that 15-minute-ish mark. That's good to know. That's really good to know. And this is just not a whole lot. We're getting overwhelmed. Okay, let's do some math. Or not math, but just planning. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So this one... Sorry, I just want to look at the main map. This leap is easy. This leap is easy. So 1 is easy, 2 is easy. Then it goes back to 1, which is medium. Then 2 is hard, and 1 is really hard. Okay. So, is there a world where I actually skimp on 2? So let's say that I use my 1 army to clear this out. Right? 1 can clean this up. And then, yeah. When the megalith is going this way, 1 cleans this out. So then we don't need 2. Then 1 is active again, and we only build on 1. We just save a bunch of money and stuff, blast out a bunch of guys, build on 1, and then we try to clear like the first half of the rocks with 1. Then we get frozen. Then for 2, all we have to deal with is the little base with the rocks and stuff, and then we're on 1 again. For our armies. Okay, endgame, return to the Spear of Adun. Let's get a setup for that. I think that the way we want to approach that is pretty clearly with DTs on one side. Let's go Dark Templar Shadow Fury. I don't really, it's hard to kill detection when you stasis it. I don't really like it. So we're going to go Shadow Fury for the kill speed. I don't think Corsair is it. I think that this is too gas heavy. Yeah, the DTs are kind of the gas thing. I think Adept Energizer is really good. This is a good core. And then let's check the Spear of Adun. We are going to grab... Let's just turn everything off. See what we got. Chronosurge, Solar Lance, Orbital, Shield, Starting Supply. Does that seem good? Yeah, seems good to me. Let's give it a go. This is fascinating. It's just a different video game at this point. It is completely different. Yeah, so I like this. We're never going to be allowed to lose a single Colossus. I think we don't want Vanguards, though. I actually think that I just want maybe 2 more Colossus and then a lot of Adepts and Energizers. The Vanguards are, like, really, really good. However, I think that they are a little bit, like, they can die. They can die real easy. And I think that anything that can die needs to be our fodder units. And, yeah, this is interesting. So we take that down. I believe there's only 1 spore. Yeah, I shouldn't get ahead of myself with spores. Okay, so we're going to make 2 energizers. This is going to be our first intro. We're going to... We got the checkpoint here. We're going to take an autogas, start building up workers. Don't spend our minerals, get 2 energizers. And then once we get our first one, we can start moving out. I think this is the play. We just go and we start clearing. Try to not take too much damage on these Colossus. Now we can stop this area, just keep it all safe. The Megalith is going to be fine on its own. We're going to get our Dark Shrine. There's a lot of damage incoming over here. But it's not permanent. As long as we make sure it's not permanent. And we want to bank a lot of minerals for our Chronosurge. That's the big thing.
Should be finishing up shortly. We should ensure that we have enough forces to defend it.
Did I get a second Energizer? I should. I may have lost one if I hadn't gotten it before. Okay, we're just kind of creeping our way around, and we really just have to believe in the Megalith. This is truly a faith-based strategy.
We must ensure it reaches the stasis locks safely.
I'm gonna get 1 Adept for this Muta. Debuff you. Take it down. Yeah, I just, as I said, it's completely faith-based on that side. Megalith's taking heat. Not my problem. Let's go in here and try to take some of this base down. If the Megalith dies, we'll reset and we will learn from what went wrong. But I don't think it will.
The Megalith is under attack.
Oh, I don't like that sound. I put my faith in the light. It may have been bad. It's gonna be real close. We may have had to kill a couple more guys. Did it change target? Okay, so obviously we need to kill, like, I think there was a roach there, and that roach needs to die, right? Besides that, it's fine. Oh, completely forgot about this. I need to be transparent on it. In the Giant Grand Games Discord, I opened up a poll, and I asked people if it was okay if I went back and got the missing Solarite off camera. And the results I can pull up in a moment. The results were an overwhelming yes. It was... 291 people voted yes, and 9 people voted no. So I went back and I got the extra Solarite. Because, democracy. I love democracy, you love democracy. We, she, he, they, democracy. Yeah. So I think that this, for the most part, actually was working pretty well. I like it. Hit that and see what we get. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, now I think our Megalith is going to be Doing all right.
The megalith should be finishing.
Maybe we can keep a couple of these zealots alive this time.
That we have enough
Maybe we can lose a couple of these zealots this time. Like really, really early. That'd be cool. Okay, you guys need to be actually careful. This is Colossus territory. Let's get your thing back on cooldown. Get our Dark Shrine. I do think we want 2 gateways. No more production, though. But, yeah, we need the gateways for Dark Templar. Just keep going. We need our 1 Adept, which we can barely afford. Okay, Adept takes down the Muta. We go this way. Start dealing with this bad lad. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, and if we can take this down before we get stasis, that would be ideal. Or at least do a lot of damage to it before we get stasis. This is 16. We're going to hold on worker production now. We're going to save up, and we don't quite have Chrono Surge energy yet. Actually, that's a little bit of a shame. I was hoping we'd have Chrono by now. So we're going to send DTs into this area now.
The megalith has reached the first stasis lock. It will be safe below the surface.
And I don't know how many DTs we need.
I'm detecting Zerg movement. Warriors, ensure
But
reach our nexus point.
Yeah, like, what are you going to do? Go right past us.
Our pylon is under attack.
Ah, so the Solar Lance is a little bit risky here.
I am the blade.
Oh, that's not consistent. Well, at least we can just take down these. Do we really just need 1 Dark Templar? Is there just no detection in this base? That's actually a really good piece of information for the rest of my life.
The megalith is almost done with this lock.
Okay.
I would advise you to make preparations for its next.
We don't actually need to go attack in here at all. We could have been using this to start clearing some stuff up here or get the bonus objective or something like that. Because we don't necessarily need this gas geyser, I think. Interesting. That would save us a Solar Lance. And then this awkward thing wouldn't be happening. Okay, let's get out of here.
The first stasis lock has been disabled. The megalith is relocating to the next one.
So these DTs are going to come up here now. Unfortunately, money is bad. Money has just been a big issue. So we could go Dark Shrine instantly. Maybe we go 1 Energizer, 1 Adept, and a Dark Shrine.
Your allies are in battle.
Then right as the switch happens, no, I guess no, 2 gateways is still ideal. Okay, we're gonna give it another reload because this is basically perfect. I feel really confident. I know that seems weird. Like it feels unearned, but I feel kind of like I know what's going on.
Well done.
Thank you. You here? You know what? No, I'm going Dark Shrine instantly.
Moments to activate. It will be ready to move out soon.
I don't think we need the Energizer to start clearing.
I've upgraded our robotics facilities to construct colossi.
So we'll get 1 Dark Templar during all of this. That'll help us during the big attacks that hit us too. I'd really like to have that little bit of aid. Okay, that's clear for Mr. Megalith. We do need the Energizer here. For the part where we hold position our Colossus to clear everything. Okay, Dark Shrine is done.
The megalith should be finishing up shortly.
I'm gonna get the Dark Templar right now and send him in. I don't know if he's fast enough on his own, but it feels incredibly strong. Jonathan. You know, just target that, go over here, target that, then come back. Good. So I don't need to deal with you now.
Megalith is online. We must ensure it reaches the stasis locks safely.
Anyone else use MOL, Megalith Online? So now we're saving up money. We're saving up minerals. So we can swap. You twinkle your toes over here. Don't lose anything. One adept, 1 sentry versus a muta. That's 16. We're gonna get 1 pylon and then we just save. Does he have the DPS?
The Megalith is under attack.
No, I don't think so. But we could just warp in another one in a moment. If this is siege, does it become a pylon forever? In stasis? That'd be cool. I guess we want to send these this way, start clearing that out. And then Chrono Search.
I'm detecting Zerg movement. Warriors, ensure none reach our nexus point.
Oh, it does! It works!
The megalith has reached the first stasis lock. It
We actually got to
moves
put this guy
below surface
defensively.
as it does its work.
Otherwise, we're gonna just lose. Hey, that's an awesome little find there, isn't it? And we're almost saturated here. We can clean this up and then send 1 guy over to take everything down, and then we can just build up a bunch of infrastructure for the next bit. This isn't gonna die. Yeah! This is working! So you, here, then come back. Now, 2 more workers, and then we go gateway.
The megalith is almost done with this lock. I would advise you to make preparations for its next move.
And maybe forge. I kinda want to get more Colossus if at all possible. I'm gonna throw... Oh, we gotta save anyway. Yeah, so this is where attack waves come from. Everyone knows that. I bet if we time this out, we can get a Colossus to come out right when we need it. That'd be cool.
The megalith is relocated.
You know, build it during one stasis section, have it pop out right at the last minute. That'd be pretty gaming. We don't have the time for that, though. I'm gonna build 1 Vanguard. You know, 1 Vanguard never hurt me. Let's Chrono Surge this. Attack upgrades are for everyone. They're a group activity.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, this is offline. Now you come over here. All of you guys are free, so it's time to start clearing this, and we have some gateways, so we can start building an army.
It shall be brought down shortly.
I think we mostly want to clear with the megalith here.
Facility used power cores of incredible size to provide energy for experiments. They should be hidden somewhere within these.
Oh gosh, I'm
areas.
supply blocked.
Our warriors can destroy them. We can claim the solarite components within. The first power core has been secured.
Yeah, we just wait. So we got the solarite power core. We can get this gas geyser. Maybe 1 more gate so we can just hold stuff up. You are going to be on hold position right here.
The megalith's work is nearly complete. It will move again soon.
That's going to make things easier for the attacks, no matter where they come. Oh, hello. So that was a prefab attack. It had already been built. I don't think I'm going to get defensive upgrades. Instead, we're just going to go.
The canyon grows narrow ahead.
Canyon's going to grow, narrow.
Brace for incoming fire.
And 5 Colossus.
The stasis lock disabled, and the grid is
Oh, that
now
is
60%.
too much.
The megalith is en route to the
We
third
can't lose anything here. Not because it would be devastating, but because we're too good. It's impossible. Okay, let's get moving. Okay, so I'm going to start holding money now so I can do some DT warp-ins. We're going to have to remember to deploy our stuff. That's the important bit. And we're going to... Hopefully the DTs in the caves can do everything that we need. You're unstunned. Megalith can take the heat here. It is fine. Everything's going down. Remember that the Megalith gets healed inside the place. I'm going to throw a save because I am in love with this strategy. I think it's too good. I think the Megalith is fine. I think, don't worry. I see you stressing. I need you to stop. So I can probably kill the first set of caves with DTs only. Should have built more of these.
Well done, warriors. The Megalith
You guys go this way.
the third lock.
Let's deal with this. Is there detection here?
I am detecting a large number of
Someone's detecting, but it ain't the Zerg.
We can use the terrain to our advantage.
Nice.
Topple the rock formations
Now if we come up here,
and seal the
we can go 1,
caves.
2. Is there detectors? I see fungal. Actually, there's like no detection at all.
a significant
All right.
number of Zerg have been detected in the caves ahead. Exercise caution.
So we build these. We're going to try to clear everything we can with Dark Templar. Let's get another robo and then like 2 gates so that we can bank up a bunch of money here.
Almost destabilized. The Megalith will relocate.
Need a couple pieces of defenses at home for the 14-minute attack. I don't think they can get through that. We're going to need a couple of depths to deal with the flyers. Maybe 3? I feel like a genius. I really feel like I'm just nailing this mission. I feel like I'm making great decisions. Here's the attack wave, and we just dealt with most of it. These guys are allowed to die because remember, they're going to be stasis for the final march. So if I can get rid of an attack wave with them, that's great. That's like ideal. There's more here than I thought. Where's the DTs? You guys need to help. There was unknown entities. We're gonna shield. Okay. It's still okay. It's still going great. Thank you, DTs. Don't get shot by that. Remember, we can believe in the Megalith for a lot of things as long as it's not air. I'm gonna start 2 Colossus because I think he's gonna get into his little house soon. I see the Muta. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh.
The Megalith is now
Those
disabled in the
units,
fourth block.
apparently. Who knew? Who knew? Apparently the cannon and the battery are people. We're okay. We have everything. We can send these 2 guys this way. 2 more Colossus are going to pop out in a moment. You, Chads, come on over here and then deploy. Get Mr. Bonus. And then a couple more Byla. That's bad manner.
Cores have been obtained. I'll begin working on it immediately.
MindHawk really hates static defense. Like, he really doesn't want me to use it on any mission. It really feels that way, doesn't it?
Stabilization is nearly finished. The Megalith will disembark soon.
So we got some Guardian and stuff. We just have to win at this point. right? I can win. The rest of this mission isn't too bad. Done it before. I mostly need adepts. Just stuff that can fire fast and hits air. We have a shield overcharge, maybe a solar lance. It's a smaller army than you would want to go into the ending with, but, you know, I've done dumber things in challenge runs.
The lock is down and the megalith is traveling. Stasis.
I hope they don't attack our main again.
Wait. I'm detecting activity.
One thing is, we've left so much money on the table because I didn't get Colossus on both halves, which I'm feeling the pain of. No, I'm glad we got this one Vanguard. His range is a little bit short, but that's okay. As long as our opponent's life bar is shorter than his range. Oh, he got fungled to death. It's really weird how the fungus is truly the greatest bane of Protoss warriors. Gotta get some antifungal cream there. Tassadar's topical antifungal cream. They're in our main. That is a pain. Oh, it's a dumb Ultralisk who can't figure his life out. Okay. I mean, if he's gonna have bathing issues because we have a stasis guy, I'm not gonna look that one advantage we have in the mouth. Oh, what a silly guy. Let's see. We need to activate the Niduses. We can go. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Just keep it going. We're desperately low on anti-air. Target this down. And that. Oh my goodness. We have 6 adepts. We got it. That was a really good mission. That was so fascinating. It was like, hey Grant, you just have to know. You just have to know the map really well. And then you can overcome this gauntlet. It is truly a skill check in the knowledge department. Instead of like hitting you with a bunch of like, haha, I gotcha. It's truly, oh man, that's good. That is a really, really, really good challenge gauntlet mission. A+, love the design. Fantastic MindHawk. And I think I did really well too. All right, my friends, thank you for watching. We have finished Unsealing the Past. Next time is Purification, a mission that I am always terrified of because the attack waves are ridiculous, and I don't want to know what we're getting next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.